Alright guys, back at it again for more. Nice. Today we've got a two-part workout for which you need some attributes. I recommend, if you have a dumbbell, use that dumbbell. If you have a backpack, use a backpack. Fill it up with all kinds of heavy stuff. Whatever you can lift today. We're going to start with a technique-based exercise. We're going to do windmills. We're going to do 4 sets of 4 windmills. Take some rest in between those sets, so left and right, and then that's 1 set. So in total 4 sets per side. And then, for instance, if it feels heavy, take 1.5 minutes of rest. If it feels light, take 1.5 minutes of rest. If it feels heavy, take 2 to 3 minutes. Yeah, focus on technique, don't rush it. We have time, we have a lot of time. Then we have an AMRAP of 30 minutes, where we're going to do 15 ground overheads with whatever object you're using. If you're using a dumbbell and you choose to do the clean and jerks, do it from a hanging position. Clean and press, clean and push press, that's all fine, just do it from a hanging position. If you choose to do snatches, do a dumbbell snatch from the floor. And if you have a object like a backpack or anything, is that from the floor?
The ground overhead, yeah.
Yeah, ground overhead, it says ground overhead.
Check.
So, except for the clean and jerks with the dumbbell, everything's ground overhead. After that, you do 10 sit-up to straddles and 5 candlesticks tuck jumps. It might be that only my 7 AM crew knows what that is, but we'll show you in a few minutes. For the warming up, we have 2 sets of 2 rounds. So, the first 2 rounds, we're going to do 10 prone swimmers, where you lie down on the floor, press your hips and feet into the floor. Make sure you actively squeeze those elbows into your sides, squeeze the shoulder blades together, and that space between your shoulder blades, it should be able to crack a walnut. After those 10 reps, you do 10 floor bike push-ups. So like a downward facing dog, only a bit tighter than a downward facing dog. You drop your head to the floor, make a triangle with your hands in your head, and you press back up. Then we're going to do 2 rounds. Then 2 more rounds of 10 stand-ups, where you're going to roll onto the floor, and then roll back up in a ninja squat and stand up. Yeah, so you need some momentum for this one. 10 stand-ups, roll up. Yeah, and if you need to use your hands for assistance because your mobility isn't up to par, that's also fine. That's all fine. Then we're going to do 5 single leg deadlifts on your left leg. Make sure you point your heel back. Touch the touch the floor. Make sure it's a slow and controlled movement. You want to activate your lower back, and you also want to activate your glutes and your hamstrings most. And on the right side, and that concludes the warming up. For the windmills, grab your object, or maybe don't even use an object at all. Just whichever hand uses the object, point towards the ceiling. And then with the other arm or hand, you touch the floor, or as deep as you can. If you can't touch the floor, maybe adopt a wider stance. If you bend your legs, that's fine, just don't bend them too much. And make sure you always watch the weight that's pointing up. Then, so that's 1 side, you also do it on the other side for a total of 4 sets and 4 reps. After that, we have the AMRAP, 15 ground overheads. So this is in case you have a backpack or a bag. Start on the floor, clean it, press it. You can also snatch it if you want to. There you go. There you go. 15 reps. Then 10 sit-ups to straddle. Like a tuck up, like a V sit-up, you start on the floor in a hollow hole, and then you splice open the legs, hands go between the legs. You do 10 reps of those. Then we do have the last bit, 5 candlesticks, the tuck jumps. We just did 10 stand-ups, which is basically a scaled version of that. You're going to roll onto your back, form a candle, yeah, and then you're going to use that momentum to roll up, and then jump the knees into the chest. And you're going to do 5 reps of that for 13 minutes. And have 90 seconds of scorpion poses, left and right, down on the floor, arms wide, and then press one arm into the floor. You can use the other one for support. Slowly breathe. And then the other side. And then we have a half pancake, which you sit on the floor, one leg out to the side, and one, and both hands on the back of your head, and then go towards your toe. Doesn't matter how far you bend, if you feel it in your hamstring and in your side body, you're doing it great. 90 seconds per side, and that's the workout. Thank you.